Chances are, if you clicked on this video, you just looked in the mirror and decided to yourself that you're just not happy with what you're seeing. You're not happy with frail, skinny arms or that protruded large, fat belly and those small pecs. You're tired of looking like a grandma. Been endlessly scrolling on YouTube, searching for fitness videos, solution to skinny fat. The one fitness influencer says to not eat this, and to buy his program, and the other one says to other fitness influencer, don't buy this guy's product, buy his product, and it's just a whole large clump of honestly confusing information. And I used to be skinny fat just over a year ago, and a year later I have a pretty aesthetic physique, and of course there's still some things to work on, but what helped me get aesthetic was not following some weirdo's diet plan and not following the saying of if it fits your macros nonsense. And I'll be sharing with you the steps that I took and the mindset that I implemented that I'll have for the rest of my life, and how it helped me escape skinny fat. Alright, so in the space of individuals who are looking for a solution to skinny fat, they think that cutting will solve their problems in terms of their physique. And I used to think that too, but that could be extremely far from the truth. My experience is if you are skinny fat and you just cut, you're just gonna become skinny. And the thing that I noticed that gave me the most results was to just bulk. Eat in a caloric surplus. Eat more than what my body weight maintains. And action step that I want you to take is go on a scale, find your weight, whether it's in kgs or pounds, go to a body weight calculator, go to a calorie calculator, and then you just find your maintenance after you put your age, height, blah, blah, blah. Now, what I want you to do is add 200 pounds to your maintenance. This ensures that you are building muscle and losing fat at the same time, which is what I personally did. Now, the mindset that I took when I was lean bulking is to keep in mind that whenever I'm looking for a food, does it follow these two rules that I'm about to show you? Is it ultra processed, and is it sugary? Because if it's either of those things, you shouldn't eat it. Ultra processed, how do you identify ultra processed foods? Well, if you want to eat a burger, for example, a patty, you're gonna want to make sure you're eating a patty, right? And if you see all of these 10,000 different ingredients, then it's ultra processed. It has these unnecessary chemicals and ingredients to form the burger, when it should just be beef or chicken, depending on what your preference is. And sugary, that's self-explanatory. If it has more than 20 grams of sugar or 20 grams or higher, you shouldn't consume it at all. Rather, you go for foods where you can just, preferably there's no ingredient list. Like when you pick up vegetables and you look at carrots, it's just carrots. It doesn't have any phosphates or anything weird in it. And for meat, steak is steak. You look at the steak on in the grocery meat aisle and into a store, and you look at the meat, and some of them just don't have any ingredients on them. Those are the meats that you want to go for. And if possible, go to a locally sourced butcher. The next step that I want to tell you, after I've given you the mindset that's helped me, because that is so crucial, and what you should do with your diet, is to do compound exercises. You gotta train a certain way to get out of skinny fat. You just running on a treadmill is not gonna help. I mean, that's just, depending on what you're training for, it's sometimes a waste of time. if you just strictly want to get out of skinny fat. Treadmills, running, cardio, it's very good, but my goal is to give you the necessary resources to escape skinny fat. And compound exercises are a fantastic way. Now, I'm sure you heard of calisthenics and weights. Personally, what I did was combine the two. For compound exercises, I noticed that calisthenics hits compound exercises fairly well. So I would do, for example, push-ups, and then when I wanted to add weights, I'd add it to target specific muscles. For example, my traps, I would do weights because I do shoulder shrugs to target my traps. For biceps, I do bicep curls. For neck, I do weighted neck curls. This ensures that you are targeting each and every single part of your body. And honestly, I think it's the best approach to not just only escaping skinny fat, but to becoming jacked and having a nice, well-proportionate physique. And to summarize, don't cut, bulk, don't eat any sugary or ultra-processed foods. Eat foods where you can name the ingredients. Steak is steak. It doesn't have any weird phosphates in it. It shouldn't, actually. Then it's not steak. And to do compound exercises, and in my opinion, you're better off just combining the two, calisthenics plus weightlifting. Personally, I do calisthenics as a primary and do weights as a secondary. If you would like to hop on a 1 hour call with me where my entire focus is on you, then book a consultation down below. Welcome to the call. Peace.